Hey Jay, this is Annie from Alabama, and I'm calling in on your opiate episode. I am a person who is chronically ill. I have major pain issues, and if our disability system was a little bit more understanding, I would probably be disabled. But you know how that goes. That's a different episode for a different day. I'm actually calling to talk about a concept that no one talked about in your episode except a little bit in the very beginning, and it's how the actually ill people are getting shafted by this opiate epidemic going on, and the concept of pain acceptance. Now, in your brain, pain is something, it's an alarm bell saying that something is wrong in your body, and you can't just ignore it. It is disabling on purpose because, if you've been stabbed, your body has a defense mechanism to make you not make that injury worse, and that's pain. If you stick your hand in a fire, you can't ignore it. You will yank your hand out. That's the point of pain. But when your body is malfunctioning in a way that the pain will not stop, your quality of life diminishes greatly, and there's nothing you can do about it except take a painkiller. I have been on opiate pain medications. I've been on muscle relaxers. I've been on kind of all sorts and different cocktails, and they actually work really well, and my quality of life was so improved. And as of right now, I am on Jack Nothing because my doctors are uncomfortable giving me that amount of medication. And she told me she was going to scale me back by cutting everything I was on in half. And then in 2 months, cutting me down to nothing. That's usually not how doctors scale you back. They usually do it in much more incremental steps. But that's what she felt was necessary because I was so young and I was on, some pretty heavy duty painkillers. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do for being in pain? And she said, you need to go talk to a therapist, which I already see, but she doesn't know that. She says, you need to go talk to a therapist about some pain acceptance. That I need to come to the terms with the fact that the rest of my life I am going to be in a certain level of pain and become okay with that and, become at peace with that. That's great. It doesn't work because my brain and my body do not care if I accept my pain. I'm still in pain and I'm still having the reactions to the pain, and increased pain leads to increased stress hormones in your body, which cause inflammation, which causes more problems. Being in pain makes you sick, but they don't care about that. They just don't want to be seen as pill pushers, and they don't want me to get addicted and all that stuff. And it's a horrible catch-22 that I'm being put in. And I really hate to say it, but I've had to turn to some other things to make my pain stop. Legal things like alcohol. Used to be I could take a pain pill at night and I would be pain-free enough to go to sleep, enough to function the next day. Well, now I've been staying up all night in pretty much agony. So I've been using hard alcohol to make me sleepy enough to go to sleep, which is actually really, really bad because it interacts with my other pain, my other medications for different things. And that's a bad idea, but that's all I've got. And they're actually pushing me to become in danger by not allowing me access to safer, more controlled medications like opiates or opioids. And it's just a horrible catch-22 that I'm being put in because we have this crisis around other drugs like fentanyl and heroin. And I really don't see a way out of it in the near future. Thanks for everything you do, Jay. Bye.